Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about integration. So now I will show you how to answer. About number 5, we can put about 1 plus 4. So because I want to create about identity in here, you will got about s plus 1 everything to the power of 2. So we need to use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about s plus 1 equal to 2 sine t, 2 tan t, because if we put this one go in here, you will got about 4 tan t square. Number 4 and number 4 we can do about factorization. Tan t square plus 1. After doing factorization, we can change into secant of t square. The square root of secant of t square we can change into secant of t. Later that we simplify with ds. So first derivative for the both sides, you will got about ds equal to 2 secant of t square dt. Next, because we still have s in here, so we put number 1 go to the right, and you got about s equals to 2 tan t minus 1. So we put this one go in here, and s we change for this one, ds we change for this one. So this one you got about 4 tan t square. This one you will got about 10 tan t minus 5. Negative number 5 plus 2, you got about negative number 3. This one we can do about factorization. Tan t square plus 1, you got about secant of t square. The square root of this one, you got about 2 secant of t. Now we simplify 2 secant of t on numerator and denominator. So you got this one left. So secant of t multiplied by tan t and number 3. The integral of tan t secant of t, you will got about secant of t. The integral of secant of t, you will got about ln of the absolute value of secant of t plus tan t, and we put about c. About t, that's e about this one. So we divide both sides of number 2. And we got about t equals to arctan of s plus 1 over 2. And we put this one to replace for t. So we know that tan of arctan, you will got about s plus 1 over 2. Now let's go to the question number 2. So we need to use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So we need to put about s equal to 3 sine t. So if we put this one go in here, you will got about 9 sine t square. Number 9 and number 9, we can do about factorization. 1 minus sine t square, we change for cosine t square, and later that we simplify the square root, and the next one we simplify the s in here. So if we do first the derivative for the both side, you got about the s equal to 3 cosine t dt. So we put this one go in here and here. The s we change for this one. So this one you got about 9 sine t square. Number 9 and number 9, we can do about factorization. And this one we change for cosine t square. The square root of this one you got about 3 cosine t. And now we simplify 3 cosine t on numerator and denominator. Now we got this one left. Number 3 multiplied by 3, and you got about 9 sine t. The integral of sine t you got about negative cosine t. The integral of number 2 you got about 2t, and we put about c, that's about constant. About t, we need to return back to this one, so we divide both sides of number 3, and you got about sine t, and later that you got about t equal to r sine of s over 3. So that we need to replace t into this one. And this is the final answer. Now let's go to the last one. This one we need to do about factorization, and you got about s minus 1, and we have 3s plus 7. So in this situation we need to use about partial fractions. So I will put capital A over s minus 1, capital P over 3s plus 7. Now we need to do about common denominator. So we have capital A multiplied by 3s plus 7, capital B multiplied by s minus 1. So denominator we have same this one. Next we need to expand on numerator. So that should be about 3as plus 7a. This one we got about bs minus b. Now we need to arrange based on the term of s. So you got about 3a plus b, and we have 7a minus b. So in here we have s and we have s. So coefficient of s you got about 2. So that means 3a plus b equals to number 2. The next one, 7a minus b should be equal to negative number 3. So we create the system of equations. So we got about 3a plus b equals to number 2. 7a minus b equals to negative number 3. And now we find solution of A and B. So capital A equals to -1/10, capital B equals to 23/10. So we put the value of A and B, go to this one. Eight, that's about -1/10. B, that's about 23/10. And now we got the final answer. The integral of this one, you will got about -1/10 ln of the absolute value of s minus 1. The integral of this one, you will got about 23/10 multiplied by 1/3. Number 3, that's it from here. Ln of the absolute value of 3x plus 7. And we put about c. So this one you got about 23/30. And this is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching.